What's up, everybody? It's the next episode. Are we at episode 6, Stephanie? I think we're at episode 6.
We are on episode 6, and guess what? It's gonna be May.
I wasn't ready for that. How long have you been prepping that one?
Since last night.
Oh, good. If I knew better, we would have had a picture of
Justin Timberlake.
of Justin Timberlake himself, just to be like.
It's okay. We can put a teaser meme of it.
We can put it in post. We'll do that in post. Well, I hope everyone is having a fantastic April. We're so very excited. And we have some fantastic things that are coming up. So, Stephanie, we need to talk about our upcoming shows.
Oh, we have so many this month. We're really excited. So,
hang tight, everybody. We're also doing a couple private events in the private lounge, the private Brass Mash Lounge. That sounds weird.
It sounds weird, and it is.
And it is. We're getting there. Okay, so here we go. Upcoming gigs. I gotta prep. I gotta make sure I'm looking in the camera here. And here we go. First one, Benetti Brews. We're very excited about this one, Steph. Tell us what you know.
What I know is we are going to play for part of it, and this is such a cool event because there will be available beer and wine and seltzer and cider, and I think there's food. And
there's food as well. Yes.
And you don't have to drive because they have shuttles available.
They have shuttles.
Mm-hmm. So you can get to and from the event safely.
Yes, which we highly recommend. This one's going to be so much fun. You're probably going to want to take the shuttle.
Probably.
Probably going to want to take the shuttle for this one. No, I've been working for a couple of weeks with these guys getting this up off the ground. It's at Slow Public Market. That's on South Higuera and like Tank Farm. Not too far from Liquid Gravity over there. They're going to be having multiple breweries and cideries and places that make fun drinks. And it's like a little festival, so you can go around and taste a little bit of everything. Admission gets you all the tastings, if you know what I mean, from all the different places. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be food too. Stephanie, sometimes people are a little bit worried about the price. I think this one's like $60 to get in. But Stephanie, I want you to use your logic for a moment. Why is $60 actually not that bad to get into a show with drinks and food?
Well, if it's all inclusive, you can have as much as you want, and you can sample lots and lots of different vendors and lots of different food. Food is expensive by itself. So if you're paying for that as part of the whole experience, that's another expense you don't have to worry about.
Exactly. I just kind of think about it like this. Okay, so if you're to come to a regular Brass Mash show, that might be like $10 or $20, depending on how much you're paying. And then food's easily $20. Easy. And then if you're buying like 2 drinks plus the tips, like that's going to be $20. And then you throw an Uber in there too, like who knows how much you're spending.
Yeah, going out for a day, it's going to cost you some money, but this is a nice economical way to enjoy lots of different things.
I love that. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Stephanie. It's an economical way of having lots of fun. And so this is coming up this Saturday is April 26th. Doors open at 4 o'clock, which then they're going to start the tastings, and then Brass Mash starts at 6 o'clock. Just starts to get in a little bit twilight. So it's going to be a good one. It's not going to be too hot. You know, it's beautiful end of April, and I think it's like we're still going to have a cooling trend out over there. So I'd maybe bring a sweatshirt or a friend or something like that.
A sweatshirt or a friend.
A sweatshirt and a friend. You know, like it gets a little cold, like you get
just
your buddy.
In case you forget your sweatshirt, you can wear your friend.
Just put them on your back.
Yeah,
wrap their arms around
we're all close here.
But yeah, we're really, really looking forward to this one. All right, you ready for the next one, Stephanie?
All right.
There's so much going on. This is a lot of fun. Actually, I even forgot one. All right, next one is First Friday.
Yay, again.
Again, I know. Will this one be our 50th? I think this one's actually our 50th First Friday.
Wow.
In a row.
Wow.
Number 50. That's crazy.
I can't believe it's been that many. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. And you got to figure, like, Stephanie, have we ever not been at capacity at First Friday?
I mean, it's been a long time since we've not been at capacity. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think we've been at capacity every single month for 50 months in a row.
Oh yeah, yep. We're very popular.
So maybe like a couple of them was close.
But
you know what? If you don't believe us, why don't you come and find out?
I know. Come to the show and see if it's crowded or not.
and you better come and check every single month just to make sure.
Yeah.
That our numbers are correct. So this one's going to be great. This is kind of the mom themed one. We don't really have a mom special, so to speak, but this is the one where we just encourage you to bring your mom. It's not on Mother's Day, but it is like the week before Mother's Day. So if your mom's been bugging you like, oh honey, I want to come and visit you in San Luis Obispo, be like, oh mom, I know what you could do. You could drive down here and come to First Friday, and it's going to be First Friday Mom Special. Mom Special.
And you can give me a high five because I'm a mom too. So if you're a mom and you come to the Mom Special, give me a high five.
And I don't know if you knew this, Stephanie, but even my own mother was a mom.
Whoa. No way.
So yeah, you should come visit, everybody. This is going to be a fun one. I don't really have anything to say other than like what's First Friday other than like the best Fridays.
Bring your mom to the Brass Mash show.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one we have up is we're going to be playing at Libertine.
Ooh.
We are back at Libertine. This is going to be on May 16th. It is the third Friday of the month, so we don't confuse everybody. Make sure, everyone, that you are reading the poster very carefully. This says Libertine across there. It's not Liquid Gravity. I know they both start with L-I.
Oh. But we play at different places? Whoa.
Yes, I know.
Whoa.
And we're specifically doing this one because, Stephanie, this is a little bit of strategy. There's been so many people at Liquid Gravity that we kind of have to have, like, we need to take a little pressure off the line at Liquid Gravity. So we're doing something downtown. This is a great way to bring your friends. If you live downtown, you haven't been wanting to go all the way out to Liquid Gravity because it's, 3 miles away?
Oh, it's too far.
It's too far. This one's your chance. So especially if you live downtown, you can walk. You could ride your bicycle, ride your skateboard, your roller skates, your e-bike. I don't know. Whichever method of transportation you do for the short run. And I think this one was a lot of fun. Remember this one, Stephanie? We did another one of these back in January.
Oh, that was so much fun. I had never played a gig downtown before we played Libertine the last time. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think we played a gig like that with me and the band. So
yes,
that was a treat. I didn't go to Cal Poly, so I didn't know about the scene. I didn't know it was all cool in town.
There's the scene.
Yeah, that was really neat, and it was really nice to to talk to people between the sets and to enjoy the crowd and to enjoy being there. So
Libertine's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. You can check, of course, on My 805 Ticks on all the details about how to get in. We're going to do a student special at the door. And yeah, come on out, check it out. I think it's going to be a great one. But we need to change subject really quick, Stephanie, because you've never played a gig downtown. Well, I guess aside from concerts in the plaza, but that's kind of more of a plaza scene.
Yeah. Well,
we might need to do a Frog and Peach show just for you.
Maybe on my birthday. Monday night. Yeah.
Yeah. We used to do Frog and Peach on Thursdays, and people have a lot of fun at Frog and Peach, even on a Thursday night, Stephanie, if you could imagine that.
That would be so fun. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down if others are down. Like we can keep it simple, like minimal equipment.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we could fit the band. We just couldn't fit our gear. Like us and the gear in Frog and Peach might not fit. But I think they have a sound system there. We don't need earbuds. We'll just like... we'll just do it either way. And here we go, Stephanie. I don't know if you knew this, but we are also be playing the Tamale Festival. It's on May 3rd. We're going to be starting at 4:30.
Wait, where is the Tamale Festival?
It's in Atascadero in the Sunken Gardens. It's in the Sunken Gardens. And you know what? This is shockingly easy to have fun at. They have tamales there, Stephanie. I think
delicious.
you're going to enjoy them. Yes.
Oh, wait. Is that where they also have a dog costume contest?
Yes, you are correct. There is a dog costume contest. I believe Adam runs that one every year.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so you have to come for the dogs, and then we play after the dogs.
Yes. So if you're just interested in the dog costume contest, you might as well stick around and listen to Brass Mash.
Yeah, might as well enjoy Tamale and then casually enjoy our show.
And if you end up buying too many tamales, just be generous on how many you feed the dogs that won the costume contest. That would be very tragic.
If they could no longer fit in their costumes.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Yeah, me too.
There's another show, Stephanie.
What? No way.
Okay, so this one's going for Pismo Beach. We're going to be at the Blast and Brew on May 17th. This is a Saturday. Now, Blast and Brew is right there. It's kind of like right on the edge of like Shell Beach and Pismo Beach. I guess Shell Beach is technically Pismo Beach.
Oh, is that the one you can see from the freeway?
Yes. Yeah, you drive. It's right next to that big rock that's in the middle of the freeway.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know where that is.
They just built the freeway like around this rock.
Oh, so our friends that live in the 5 cities will have a chance to see us and not have to drive. That's great.
Yes. Yes, yeah. So this one goes out to all the people in 5 cities. We're going to be at the Blast and Brew. It's kind of like this cool little downstairs area. It's their little event area. You know, they have like wedding stuff down there, bar mitzvahs, I don't know, all sorts of events. And so we're going to be taking it over and putting on a show in Pismo and Shell Beach there. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, especially if you're visiting Pismo Beach, right? So this goes out like, I don't know, like maybe you live in the valley or something like that and you're driving out for the day. This is going to be a great way to come and see Brass Mash.
Yeah, it would be great to see some visitors, some people who live in the other parts of the state. So make some connections so we could come see you someday.
Yeah.
Be great.
Yeah. And I think we have our new Barry player Anna on this one too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
we like Anna.
Yes.
Come see Anna.
And she's on a couple gigs in May, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Of course, this year we're playing at Live Oak Music Festival, Father's Day weekend, June 13th through 15th. We're going to be playing on the Friday, Stephanie.
Oh.
And Stephanie, I don't know if you even know this, Brass Mash is opening up the festival on the main stage.
Whoa, what a privilege.
Yeah, I know. What songs are we going to play on the main stage to ruin everyone's afternoon?
I know, set the tone. Set the tone.
Let's just play all of our slow songs.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
Like back to back, you know.
And then you end the set with Through the Hotel.
Yes. How did you know? That was totally the plan, to play Fire and Flames on the main stage at Live Oak. It's kind of the dance floor killer, so we might as well open up the main stage with it.
Yep.
And so, yeah, no, we're very excited about this. And then we're going to have a second set that's going to be the late night one.
Oh.
And so we're going to be playing over at stage 2, which is the second stage for Live Oak. And that's going to be, I think we start at like 10:30 p.m. So I think everyone's going to be rearing to go for that one. It's going to be lots and lots of fun.
So you can have some double Brass Mash.
You could. And there's not a lot of people know this, but there's multiple ticket types for Live Oak Music Festival too, meaning that you could get a pass for the entire weekend, right? But if camping's not your thing, I know for my wife, like she does not like camping. It's just like too much of a distance from the bathrooms. I get it. She would be all about the single day passes.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to come and see Brass Smash at Live Oak Music Festival, like maybe, like going to a brewery or something like that, that's not your thing, but music festivals are your thing. You could get a single day pass for Live Oak, and that would be an excellent option.
Plus you get to see other groups too.
Yeah. Oh, we got SEMA Funk on Friday as well. SEMA Funk is is a big deal. Probably one of the bigger artists coming out of Cuba right now.
Whoa.
Huge. I'm trying to think what else is happening on Friday. I'm looking at the list over here. I think Rob Ickes and Trey Hensley is on that day. And I think Margot Sickler's on that day. I have to kind of double check the schedule. But there's some really, really great artists on Friday. And SEMA Funk should not be underestimated. He has such a great female trombone player too. She rips.
Oh, that's exciting. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting event if you can make it and if you like to go to Live Oak. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Sorry, Stephanie, you're going to be on vacation though.
Yeah. Sorry, I won't be there. You'll have to bask in my glory another way this summer.
There'll just be some fewer sparkles.
Yeah,
than
sorry.
Usual. Stephanie Sparkles won't be there, but we'll try to wear sparkles on her behalf. All right, Stephanie, it's time for our big segment today.
Okay, what are we talking about?
We're going to be talking about band members.
Oh, okay.
Band members, I know. We were discussing yesterday about what we could talk about, and we're like, you know what? We haven't really introduced our band members and what they do, because all of our band members have kind of a cool backstory. I'll kind of save yours and mine backstory for another podcast. Maybe we can interview each other on another one. That'd be kind of fun to do, to talk about what we're up to. So we're up to all sorts of exciting, fantastic things. But I thought we would just kind of talk about our core band members, the ones who regularly play with us, or kind of like our first call, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And for those who are not familiar, we probably have maybe 30 people that hop in. And you think that's about right, Stephanie?
That seems like a lot. I don't know. I would guess maybe 20 in the regular rotation.
Well, you got to figure we have a couple drummers and we have a couple bass players and a couple saxophone players, some of which, you haven't even worked with. And we have 4 or 5 trumpet players and a couple extra trombone players. So, yeah, I think it does add up to 30. If we were to really go through everybody that works with us on a regular.
Okay.
Over the course of 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I was going to say the regular,
Yeah. Well, some people hop in for 1 gig a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that's how their schedules go or something like that. But nonetheless, let's find out who our first band member is, and then we can just kind of discuss why we like them so much.
Okay.
And our first one is Anthony Yee.
Yay, my carpool buddy.
Your carpool buddy. So Anthony, we love Anthony. Anthony is currently teaching in Santa Maria. He teaches band. Mm-hmm. And I think is it just band, or does he also teach general music classes too?
It's a little bit of general music too.
Okay.
So Anthony and I were hired in Santa Maria Bonita at the same time, in the same school year. And they had 4 new positions opening, and we filled 2 of them. And so that's how we got to know each other a little bit. But it was cool because we hadn't really played music much together, but Anthony, I believe, is kind of the reason that I got involved with Brass Smash, because he was my connection, which was really nice, because he didn't really know my music making, we hadn't played music together that much, but it was I think we got along really well.
Yeah. And the first time I heard about Anthony is because I took over Anthony's job when I moved down here.
So you
yes.
joined Lucia Marr when Anthony joined SMBSD.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And so I took over Anthony's route there for 2 years, which was a substantial route. I think I like worked at like Oceano, Grover Beach. I can't even remember all the schools at this point, but it was like 6 different schools, and I would drive around between the schools and teach general music classes. And so I heard about Anthony as like the last year guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to remember how Anthony got roped into the band. I think we just like knew he was around because I had heard about him, and we ended up just getting his number, and eventually we needed a saxophone player. And I was like, let's just call this guy Anthony. And he hopped in. Then he was like, oh, I want to start arranging. And then he started arranging. And we're like, dang, this guy's helpful.
Yeah. No, Anthony's arrangements are so fun.
Yes.
I think like his arrangements tend to be full of surprises. I think like I just like I don't know. I'm always just like giddy. I think when he brings in something new.
Yeah, and sometimes they take a minute for me too. You know, it's like it kind of takes like they weave through songs way differently than like I would weave through them. Yeah. But you know, like I remember, I think the first chart he ever brought in was either Boy Band Brass Smash or Chop Buster.
Oh.
And I think it might have been Chop Buster, which, by the way, Chop Buster really isn't the name of the song. It's actually like cheerleader mash my something, you know, it's like this 15-word long song name.
Examples.
Hence why we and it makes my face hurt, which is why we call it Chop Buster.
It's a lot of playing because you know, when you're a woodwind player, you don't realize like brass players kind of need the instrument off your face sometimes.
Sometimes.
But I will say I mean, examples of charts that Anthony has done. This is Al. The Love Shack one is Anthony's, and we love that one. What else does Anthony do? Mashillennium.
Oh yeah, Mashillennium. People love that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the ones were, and then Anthony and I together arranged "Heaven Is a Barbie Party." So the one with the Barbie Girl song, that was us together collaborating.
Oh, yeah. Anthony is a man of many talents. And so many other great ones, too. Oftentimes Anthony's charts like rise up to like, oh, we can't not do this one.
Yeah. Well, and then also, I don't know, our kind of exciting to know about Anthony is he is going to be a dad soon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think that's going to be happening in May. Am I correct? Soon. Is when Heidi is due? Yeah. So Anthony might be taking a little papa time to stay at home with Heidi and help take care of the baby Yee. And we're so excited for him. And luckily we have such fantastic substitutes to come and play shows. He plans on coming back and performing as soon as he can. But, you need that dad time,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Anthony is also the saxophone professor over at Cal Poly.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Just casually the saxophone professor.
All right, cool. Let's switch up band members. Next up, we've got Brian Lanzone.
All right.
On bass.
Wait, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact about how the first time Brian and I met. And this is funny because I didn't put together when we met the second time, but I was called in by Sharon Jeske to adjudicate the all-county clarinet auditions. And I was
sucker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she paid me, but but
thanks, Sharon.
So I know, but Brian and I were paired together, and he was like, "Hey, did you know this person who he went to UNR for music, and I had a friend from high school who went to UNR the same time that he did, University of Nevada, Reno." And so we connected over knowing that person who was in my clarinet section in high school. And yeah, it was just very nerdy and silly. And then I didn't know that was who I talked to. The second time he met, he was like, "Oh yeah, remember we talked about Kelsey and we talked about clarinet." And I was like, "Oh yeah."
Brian is like a mainstay in like San Luis Obispo bands. He's been in so many. He currently plays in Damon Castillo, has been playing in Damon Castillo for 20 years, ever since they lost their bass player long time ago. He is, first time I really started working with Brian, I definitely hung out with him at Live Oak for years and years. But first time I started working with Brian is when I did video for Tipsy Gypsies.
Oh.
And I really got to hang out with Brian, and I was like filming next to him and sticking a camera in his face. He seemed to take that pretty well. And I was like, oh, this guy's like a really, really good bass player, you know? And then of course, Brian is also a music educator, and I also took over one of Brian's jobs.
Wow. Everyone, we're all just stealing each other's jobs. Like, that's just kind of what it is to be a music teacher here.
There's something in that. There's only so many music teachers, and so when you leave a job, like, your friends just take over your old job, you know. But then you could talk about it and complain about it together,
yeah,
which I think is a lot of fun. Brian has worked for KCBX before. Brian's done all sorts of funny things. He's currently working for San Luis Coastal as one of their music educators. And I'm trying to think what else we want to know. Anything else we think everyone should know about Brian?
Well, I mean, if you're really getting nerdy about the music, listening to our shows, you should take a listen to the choices that Brian makes when it comes to his bass sounds. Like, I know he's got like some really cool, he's got a cool pedal board going on. Also Anthony, but like, you know, that's more obvious with Anthony, but like,
it's bananas.
Yeah.
Like what?
Take a listen to what Brian is doing, because he is always playing around with the parts and playing around with the sounds, and it makes it really fun for us on stage because there's always something new to listen to.
Yeah, and he has this whole thing where he can make that subwoofer do crazy stuff with his pedals, and he's like playing way up high on his bass, and he's like dropping it down 2 octaves, and it sounds like 808s. It's nuts.
Wow.
He has some special pedal secrets. Well, I don't think we're going to get to everybody. It looks like we have 7 minutes left on the Zoom here, but let's talk about one more band member. We can always loop back and do this again.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Last band member. Who knows it's gonna be? Kai Easley.
Oh,
Kai. So Kai is at Cal Poly right now. He just turned 22 years old. So for all the single ladies out there, if you like to come say hi to Kai, you are very welcome to do that, and we encourage it.
Yeah, we love Kai. He is. Yes. It's been really fun because he joined just only a little bit after I joined, but it's been really fun to like watch him grow as a musician and as a person, you know, as an adult within the band. It's been so fun to listen to him, and especially like his solo playing is so good. Like, he is such a good soloist.
He's really come around too. Like, it wasn't that he was a weak soloist before.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? He was a developing soloist. Sorry, I'm going teacher on everybody right now.
Yeah.
But now he's cranking out some fantastic solos.
Yeah.
In the last 6 months in particular, he's gotten like way better. It's wild.
Yeah, so he's just a great addition to our band and our group, and we love having Kai. She's always a positive person, always like, you know, and just like everyone in the group is a positive person. I was like, oh, he never makes you feel bad, but no one does. No one does in this group.
No one does. No, we have a fantastic group of individuals right now.
Yeah.
And Kai is my carpool buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And anytime we do a gig.
Didn't he help repair one of your tires when you had a flat on the road one time?
Yeah, okay, so this is a great character moment for Kai. It wasn't the tire, the whole trailer hitch that like attaches the trailer to the car. Bolts came off of that. I know we should have checked it more. And then like the hitch came off of the car.
Wow.
Yes. And so like me and Kai got out and we like pushed the hitch back on the car, and I got like a ratchet, which I still need to get back to Larry Kim. Don't worry, Larry, I'll get it back to you. And we got like, we like figured out the bolt situation, and we like bolted the trailer hitch. We bent it back into place by pushing it up back onto the car, and we bolted it back into place and got to the gig in the nick of time.
Yeah, and we had a great gig, but it was like, oh boy.
Yeah, it was definitely like, oh no, like the trailer fell off of the car.
Teamwork really made the dream work that day.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's, I mean, and you know what? Like me and Kai just kept our cool. We're like, all right, you know. What do we like about Kai? Oh, Kai's parents show up to all the gigs, or a lot of the gigs. So you might see them.
Oh yeah, all the way from Ventura County.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Scott. Really supportive, and Kai's just like the best human.
Yeah, ladies.
That's so funny. We're going to talk about some of the other people here in the future, but we're running out of time, Stephanie. Wow. Stephanie, tell everybody why they need to follow us on YouTube.
Hey, follow us on YouTube because we crank out incredible podcasts like this one every once in a while. But also, we put out videos of our shows and videos of songs and, just all kinds of fun brass mash content. And we're also on all sorts of social media. Our events are posted on Facebook most of the time. Lots of good Instagram content. But the most, I think, powerful method of knowing what we're up to at any given moment is to subscribe to our email list.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm sure y'all understand this one, but the algorithm is out to kill us. You know what I mean? Like we're building the Terminator with our algorithms right now.
Yeah. So
maybe that's a little bit strong. But
if you actually want to know like everything that we're doing, like every place that we're going, subscribe to our email list. We only send out an email once or twice a month, just listing everything we're doing. And then you can decide what you see when it comes to brass mash.
And we promise not to abuse it. Yeah. We'll do right by your email address, we promise.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, Stephanie. We're out of time. We hope to see you guys all out at a show. We got Benetti Brews. We got all sorts of exciting things. So we'll see you out there, whatever we do.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.